Adlestrop by Edward Thomas, 1878 to 1917. Yes, I remember Adlestrop, the name, because one afternoon of heat the express train drew up there, unwontedly. It was late June. The steam hissed. Someone cleared his throat. No one left and no one came on the bare platform. What I saw was Adlestrop, only the name. And willows, willow-herb and grass, and meadowsweet and haycocks dry, no whit less still and lowly fair than the high cloudlets in the sky. And for that minute a blackbird sang close by, and round him, mistier, farther and farther, all the birds of Oxfordshire and Gloucestershire. Okay, this is a poem by Edward Thomas. Let's see, Edward Thomas was born in Lambeth in South London. He went to Battersea Grammar School and then to St Paul's School, and then he went to Lincoln College, Oxford. He comes from a Welsh background, and most of his grandparents were Welsh. He was a writer, a journalist, a poet. He used to write reviews of new poets. He was a friend of W.H. Davis. He was he was well known by to many leading poets of the time. For example, Robert Frost as well. Now, what's this about? Well, this is describing a train journey, or just a moment in a train journey. And he's on the express train, and one day the train stops at Adlestrop. Now, I come from this area, but I don't know Adlestrop, so Adlestrop is going to be some tiny out-of-the-way stop. And the train stopped here for a minute or two, and then it went on. And this poem is describing Adlestrop and this stop, this short stop on the train. Yes, I remember Adlestrop, the name. So he remembers the name Adlestrop because one afternoon of heat, so it was a hot afternoon, the express train drew up there. It drew up, it stopped, unwontedly. So this was not habitual. A want, W-O-N-T. If something's a want, it's habitual. So it stopped there, and this was not something it did habitually. It was late June. The steam hissed. So now he's setting this scene. The steam is hissing from the train. Someone cleared his throat. No one left and no one came on the bare platform. So nobody got off the train, nobody got on the train. What I saw was Adlestrop, only the name. So there's going to be this sign on the station saying Adlestrop. And clearly there's no one there. This place is empty, it's deserted. And willows. This is a tree that bends down over water. Willow-herb. This is a tall plant with a pink flower that grows wild. And grass everywhere. And meadowsweet, that's another flower. And haycocks dry. Okay, a haycock is the hay that's been cut and put out to dry by the farmer. So this is clearly August, September, probably August. No whit less still and lowly fair than the high cloudlets in the sky. So a whit is just a tiny thing. So there was nothing, no tiny thing that was less still and less unimportant, but also less beautiful than the cloudlets, the high cloudlets in the sky. So I think if you looked up, there were tiny little clouds in the sky, and they were not moving. They were there. They were hung in the sky. And for that minute, a blackbird sang. So while the train is there waiting, he can hear a blackbird singing close by. And round him, mistier, farther and farther, all the birds of Oxfordshire and Gloucestershire. So, and then behind this song of the blackbird, less clearly, there are lots and lots of other birds singing and tweeting and singing their song. All the different types of birds that you might find in Oxfordshire and Gloucestershire. So clearly this Adlestrop is somewhere between Oxfordshire and Gloucestershire. And this is a lovely description just of a minute on a train journey, of a stop, of a tiny little event. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Adlestrop by Edward Thomas.